Hey guys, I'm Kendra from kendraperry.net, and I want to blow your mind with this statistic. So did you know that on average, email marketers make 3,800% return on investment? So basically that means for every $1 you spend, you can make $38 in return. So mind-blowing, right? And with that statistic in mind, it kind of makes you think like, okay, I need to start email marketing. So in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to get started building your email list as soon as possible. Guys, and if you love functional health training and getting online business strategies for health coaches, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get notified every single Thursday when I post a new video. So according to 59% of business to consumer marketers, email is the biggest source of ROI or return on investment for their business. So if you're not email marketing already, then basically you're kind of just leaving money on the table, and you're also lacking a consistent, predictable stream of incoming leads of people who could eventually become your paying client. So guys, by the end of this video, you will know the exact sequence of things that you need to do to start your email list and start marketing your email list as soon as possible. Guys, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by the thought of building an email list, because really gone are the days where you need tens of thousands of people on your email list to actually build a business. These days, it's way more about quality over quantity. So I generated $30,000 in a launch with only 2,000 people on my email list. So if you have 500 engaged people on your email list, that could continue to make you money and bring in clients over and over and over again. So step number one is to create your lead magnet. Your lead magnet is basically how you convince people to join your email list, because these days people don't really like giving away their email very much. They're pretty kind of hesitant to give it away. So you actually need to provide them something of value in exchange for their email address. So this is a lead magnet, and a lead magnet could be something like a cheat sheet, a checklist, a case study, maybe a quick guide. It should be something of pretty high value. So you should actually spend quite a bit of time making this thing awesome. But some words of caution is don't make it something that's hard to consume. So what I mean by that is don't offer some massive ebook or video series. It should actually be really quick. You should really think about giving your ideal client a quick win. So of course, you need to know who your ideal client is. This is, a really important thing in online marketing. You need to know who you're talking to. But let's say your ideal client is a woman struggling with belly bloat. So maybe your guide is, 5 quick tips or 5 supplements or 5 foods that she can eat that will help reduce the bloat. So it should give her something that's pretty easy to consume. So she can probably read that quick guide or checklist in about 5 to 10 minutes. And she can try these things, and hopefully one of those things will help reduce her belly bloat and give her that quick win. So that's what you really want to be thinking about with your email lead magnet is high quality, easy to consume, quick win, and really good valuable content. And guys, if you need to hire a graphic designer to make it look really nice, you can actually go to Fiverr or Upwork and you can hire someone for super cheap to make your lead magnet look really beautiful. Step number 2 is to set up your email provider. So this is not something that you want to do by yourself. You do not want to be spamming people from Gmail. That's not going to work. You actually need to hire an online email provider, okay? But the good news is there's a lot of them that actually have free accounts. So the one that people mostly use is MailChimp, but I'm going to tell you don't use MailChimp. Trust me, you will want to switch from MailChimp when you start wanting to do more complex and advanced marketing funnels. MailChimp actually charges you multiple times per subscribers. So if you have one person on 3 lists, that counts as 3 people, and you're always paying based on how many subscribers you have. So do not use MailChimp. That is not my recommendation. So my recommendations for an email provider is either MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, or ConvertKit. The nice thing about MailerLite is you can actually get a free account for under 1,000 people. So this might be a really good place to start for you. ActiveCampaign is about $9 for 500 and about $17 for 500 to 1,000, so still pretty cheap. ConvertKit is on the more expensive end. You're going to be paying about $29 a month initially, I think, for up to about 1,000 subscribers, but they're all really good options, and they all have the ability to do more complex marketing funnels. And trust me, if you're going to be in this online game for a while, you really want to grow an online business, you are going to want to do those more complex marketing funnels at some point. So I definitely recommend starting with someone where you know you can grow with it, because switching over your email provider is kind of a pain in the butt. My top recommendation is definitely ActiveCampaign. I've actually used all these 3 providers. And even though I use ConvertKit, I kind of regret switching from ActiveCampaign because I think they're the most user-friendly. It's really easy to use and it's really easy to figure out, and it's pretty affordable. It's right in that middle range. Guys, and I would love to know, are you using email marketing? If you're not, tell me why. Let me know in the comments below. So step number 3 is to set up your email confirmation and nurture sequence. So when people opt in to get your lead magnet, you want to immediately send them an email that gives them what you promised to give them. So in this confirmation email, just get to the point. Don't write a bunch of fluff. Just keep it short and sweet. Tell them that you're super excited that they wanted this lead magnet. Maybe say something funny or something that shows your personality, and give them the link to download that freebie. You can link it through sharing through Dropbox. You can use Amazon AWS. There's a lot of online storage providers where you can link this to, okay? But just make sure it's short and sweet. Just give them what you promised so that they actually open it and download it, because you actually want them to see it. You want them to see how awesome it is and build that trust with you, okay? A nurture sequence is a little bit more complex, so if you're brand new, just start with the confirmation email. But eventually, when you're ready, I do recommend doing a nurture sequence. And a nurture sequence basically nurtures your person, helps build that trust, know, and connection factor, and helps basically provide them through, move them through a series of emails. So it's usually about 5 to 10 emails. It depends on your business model. But basically, the point of a nurture sequence is to sort of introduce them to you, your personality, your method, and how you can help them. And usually there's a sell at the end of the nurture sequence. So if you have a cheap program or maybe a free discovery call, you can pitch that to them. You can pitch it to them at the end of their nurture sequence. But we're gonna do a whole nother video on nurture sequences because this is pretty complex and there's actually specific ways that you wanna write your nurture sequence. But I do recommend walking them through an email sequence to help them get to know you, understand what it is you do and how you help people and how you might actually be able to help them. So step number 4 is to create your landing page. So I do, again, recommend that you purchase landing page software. Don't try to do this yourself through your website. It's going to be really confusing, but there's a lot of options out there for landing pages. If you want to invest a little bit of money, I highly recommend ClickFunnels. I use ClickFunnels for everything. It's very easy, drag and drop, and easy to use. You can also use lead pages or Unbounce. You're going to be paying around $70 to $100 a month for these. So if you're looking for a free option, I recommend going with Carrd, so CARRD, Weblium, or Ucraft. These all offer really basic free options for landing pages. But basically, the landing page is how people get access to your lead magnet. So when you send them off of your social media site from a Facebook post or a Facebook Live or maybe a Facebook ad, you're basically sending them to a landing page, which convinces them to give them their email address to get that thing for free. So you really just need to pay attention to the image that you use on that first page and the headline, right? You want to catch people's attention very quickly. People have really short attention spans, so you have to really draw them in with that first page, and they shouldn't have to scroll to see it, so that they want to opt in and get that free lead magnet immediately. So step number 5 is to pitch it. So now that you have everything set up, you have your lead magnet, you have your email provider, you have your landing page, you have your confirmation email, you have all that thing set up. Now you actually have to get the word out there that you are giving this thing away. So there are a lot of different places you can pitch your freebie. You can pitch it at the end of your Facebook Live videos. You can pitch it on a social media post, maybe on your podcast. A really great place to put it is in your email signature. So every time people email you or your team, you can put it in your VA's email signature. So every time they get an email from you, they get offered this free thing. Get on the mountains and scream it to the world, right? Because you've created this amazing high value freebie. It gives people a quick win. It's going to be super valuable for all the people who fit into your ideal client, into your niche. So now you just need to get out there and across every platform, tell them about it. I also recommend putting a pop-in on your website. I know a lot of people think pop-ins are a little controversial, right? Some people kind of feel annoyed by them, but all the stats tell you that people who have a pop-in on their website do way better with email marketing. So put it at the end of your blog post, put it all over your website, get a pop-up on your website and start pitching it. So now that you know how to grow your email list as fast as possible, make sure to get my free Insider's Guide, 10 must-know tips for new health coaches. All my juicy tips are in there. You can just click the link below to grab that. Guys, and if you like this video, please do like this video, share it, comment, let me know what you learned, and definitely subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss every video I post on Thursday.